Hi everyone, I'm Laura, and I'm here today to help you write emails better. Now more than ever, we need to write emails properly, considering the entire situation, considering that a lot of meetings have become emails now. And it's
Hi
always
everyone,
important
I'm
to,
Laura,
it's
and
always
I'm here
important
today
to,
to help you write emails better.
sorry about that.
Now,
It's really important to know how to write emails properly. Okay, so I don't want to waste any more of your time, so let's get started. All right. Oh, by the way, I wanted to say that we are live on Facebook and on YouTube. Please make sure to write comments. I'm going to read them all, questions and advice, anything you have at all. We're going to do that. Okay, so I also wanted to say that today is part one of email writing, business email writing online lesson. So if so first question to you, and I'm hoping that you will answer to me in the comments. Is it email with a hyphen or without? What's the right way to write it? Email with or without? Okay, let's hope that you answer that.
considering
Okay.
the entire situation.
Let's go. So in today's video, we are going to cover the following subjects. How to structure your email. What are email writing cliches? If you don't know what cliche means, then stay tuned because I'm going to talk about that. Hopefully today, if I don't cover it today, maybe next time. And how to improve your writing using different applications and extensions. So these are all great. Let's get started. My first question to you is, what do you think? Is it a good idea to use the expression looking forward to hearing from you soon? Is it a good expression or not? Try to read in comments.
And considering
Okay, so, uh-huh. First of all, hello everyone. Hi, Ani. Hi, Munip. Hi, everyone. I can see that a lot of people have joined. Hi, Zakat. Nice to see you here. Hi, Artak. Hi, everyone. What do you think, everyone? What do you think? Is it okay to use looking forward to hearing from you soon in the email? Do you hear that? Have you heard it before? Have you used it yourself? What do you think? What is your attitude towards the expression looking forward to hearing from you soon? I want to know that. So please, please, please um, answer that. Sam Lee, can you read the comments? Yes, I can. Sure, absolutely. I will read comments. I have to say that sometimes I don't see all the comments, but I will make sure to answer them afterwards if I miss any one of them. Okay, so hi everyone. We are going to talk about the looking forward to hearing from you soon part a bit later. Hi Annie. Hi Tate. Hi everyone. Okay, so how do you structure an email? Usually it has four major parts. We have the subject line, the opener, the body, and the closing. Okay, so four major parts, and we're going to talk about all of them. Okay, so obviously the part where it says subject is the subject line. We are going to talk about that a bit later. The opener is the part where you say hello and how is it going in an email. The body is the main part of your email, the reason why you are writing, the main like part, the question, etc. And of course, we have the closing, which is the part where you say thank you, bye. Thank you, goodbye. We're going to talk about all of them now. Okay, so starting with the subject line. Okay, I'm seeing that a lot of people are saying yes to the previous comment, so great. Okay, so we're talking about the subject line. Obviously, this is the title of your email, the part where you basically introduce your email to the recipient, right? So subject. It should tell the recipient what to expect from the email, right? And it also creates the interest in the email's content, meaning if you make it interesting, then the person is likely to click on it, especially if they are busy and they don't have the time to read all the comments, all the emails that they receive. And it can also help the recipient prioritize, like, which is it an urgent email? Is it not? Can they read it later? Is it absolutely necessary for them to read it, or they can just keep it there and read when they want to? Okay, so that's all about subject lines. Also, I wanted to mention that today we're not talking about marketing emails. We're talking about emails that you send at work. So emails that you send to your colleagues, maybe emails that you're sending to like different companies for a job application. That's the kind of emails that we're talking about today. Not marketing, no sales emails. That's a horse of another color. Maybe we can talk about it later, but not today. Okay. The length of an email. How long should it be? Of the length. Try not to write long sentences in the subject line. Obviously, this is not okay. And a lot of the things that I'm going to say and talk about today seem very easy, yet a lot of people sometimes fail at that, knowingly or unknowingly. So try to, yeah, not to do this. Should we use all caps? First of all, what is all caps? All caps is all the capitalized letters that you receive. This one. So hold on. So yes, I have great news. Call me! Exclamation point. Try not to use all caps ever. They give the reader the sense of fear and panic, and it feels like you are yelling at them. And again, this seems very easy, yet a lot of people still send emails with a subject line, call me, and a million exclamation points. Again, don't do that. That's not very professional. Filler words. What are filler words? Filler words are words that we use to fill in the blanks when we pause or when we try to think what to say next. These are words like, I mean, you know, sort of, kind of, hello, yeah, sure. These words should be avoided in the subject lines. Okay. Let me see if we have some interesting comments. Hi, Faizan from Pakistan. Hi. Hi, Maralo. Hi, everyone. Hi, Wedi. Hello. So nice to so nice that you have joined. Okay, so do not use filler words in your subject line. Try to use keywords in your subject line, which means try to use logical words that will connect your email to the main subject, and you will not lose that email. So whenever you write the keyword in the search area, you would find, and your recipient would find this email later a lot easier. Okay, so try to use logical keywords like marketing team meeting, course report, evaluation 2020, so that you are able to find them later. Okay, so these are all good. When to change the subject line? Change it when you see basically this. If it's too long already and it's full of forwards and replies and it's all there like a train, and that you see that it's not very aesthetically pleasing, it's confusing, so try to delete that and start from scratch. Should you use emojis in your subject line? What do you think? Should you use emojis? Try not to. Emojis give the sense um, of you not being serious about the email. So it's try not to use emojis in your subject line. We are currently used to emojis. We text, we send messages on Messenger, on WhatsApp, on Viber. In emails, especially in professional emails that you are sending to your colleagues, maybe to your superiors, emojis are not serious. Don't do that. Okay, should you leave it blank? Should you ever leave the subject line blank? What do you think? Leave a comment. Should you? I'll wait. Of course, no. Ani wrote that. Of course, no. You are right, Ani. I think you're referring to the previous one, but leaving it blank is absolutely a disaster. It's disrespectful, I even think. So don't leave it empty. Where's your subject line? What is this about? Why should I open a message without a subject line? I would personally not open an email without a subject line. Well, okay, I would, but I would be angry about it. Okay, call to actions. Call to actions are great. Call to action is basically you giving an instruction to someone, like asking them to act on something. Call to action. They're great. Usually, you can say, please preview the presentation in your subject line, especially when you're not going, if you want them to see immediately this subject line immediately when they receive the email. Please call me. About what? It gives the sense of panic. We need to talk. Have you ever received an email with the subject line "We need to talk"? It's never a good email. It guarantees panic and frustration, a mild heart attack maybe, I don't know. So we need to talk. Not good. Don't do this. Generally, let's not do this. Okay, moving on. Can you please, I'm going to read comments now. Could you please answer in the comments which subject line is better and why? I'm so excited. Let's see. Which subject line is better? Which one would you write? Why not the other one? I'm waiting, so please, please, please respond to that. And you can also, while I am waiting, I'll give you about 1 or 2 minutes. While you're waiting, again, I wanted to say that we have a live stream on YouTube as well. So you're more than welcome to click on subscribe under English with Laura. So yes. Okay, let's see your answers. I'm curious. Okay. It scares me to be honest. Oh, are you talking about all caps? What scares you, Grigorian? What scares you, to be honest? Okay, the first one. I'm receiving email messages saying that the first one, but why? What's wrong with the second one? And why the first one? Why? I want to know. Please tell me. The second one sounds childish. Childish, huh? Interesting. It sounds childish. It sounds urgent, too urgent. Unless you're absolutely, I want to say, no, I'm not going to say that. But again, try not, okay, I see that a lot. Susanna wrote this. The second one is, it is informal. It doesn't sound like an email. It's more like a text that you receive from your friend who is waiting for you and you're late. Hi, Alina. Hi. It creates the sense of being pressed. Yes, absolutely. It gives you anxiety. Oh my God, what happened? Why is that person yelling at me over the email? It feels they're screaming at me like I did something wrong. Grigorian wrote this. Yeah, absolutely. You are absolutely right. Okay, Susanna, exactly. Okay, moving on. Let's talk about openers. How do you usually say hi? Here are some examples how you should say hi. You can say, hello, Mike. It's perfectly fine. Hello. Or hi. These are perfectly acceptable, friendly yet professional ways of saying hello. And you can write Dear Charles, for example. Dear is a bit old-fashioned. People now use hello and hi more often, but sure, why not? Write Dear if you absolutely have to. So these are fine. How to say hi to a group. How to say hi. You can write greetings. Instead of saying hi Mike, hi Charles, hi Edgar, hi Edward, etc. Please don't do that. I've received emails like that. Don't do that. You can write greetings. Everyone will know that you're saying hi to all of them. Okay, hi everyone. Also sounds fine, sounds casual, yet professional. To reread this, the email, the greeting. So don't misspell the last name. I often get emails saying, "Hi, Luara." It's funny, but don't do that. Okay, dear sir or madam. Dear sir or madam. It is a bit outdated. It's it mean it's not incorrect per se. People still do that. However, in the era of LinkedIn and other social media connecting you to, it's a job application. Make sure that you are writing to the HR of that company, or like you can't go wrong with that. Just when you write sir or madam, it feels like you copied this text and you pasted it in all kinds of emails and you sent it to everyone and you didn't even bother to look. That's not a good sign. To whom it may concern. Also, one of those things that you always see, it's a cliche expression, and again, it means that you didn't bother to look the person up. It means you're writing it to someone you have no idea, and that's just not professional. Then we have hello and the nickname. Hello and a nickname. Unless you are 100% sure that the person is comfortable with that nickname, don't do that. It's unprofessional unless you have called them before and they gave you social clues that they accept that nickname. Don't do that. That's not very polite. What else not to do? Don't write yo. Yo is too informal. Yo belongs to the texts, belong to text messages, they belong to everywhere else, but not formal emails. Dear friend. Dear friend is also one of those expressions that may give the idea that they are friendly. You're trying to be friendly. You're trying too much to be friendly. If you were their friend, you would know their name or last name. Writing dear friend doesn't make them your friend, and they probably shouldn't. Good morning and afternoon. When you're writing good morning and the afternoon, make sure that the person reading the email will read that in the morning or in the afternoon. Probably they're reading it at 10 o'clock in the evening. Probably they're reading it at 2 o'clock in the morning. If you write afternoon and they write it in a different time, just they're like, should you really write that? No, just write the neutral ones. Greetings, hello, hi, dear, if you absolutely must. Okay, I see that there are a lot of comments, so I'm going to read them. Okay. You can write miss if you are not sure about whom you are sending the email. Oh, that's actually a good point. I don't think I included that in my presentation today, but maybe next time. Laura, can you please explain what cliche means? Yes, soon. Okay, yes, absolutely. Highly appreciated. The email subject is for a subject. It should give a context, underline on what's later. Moving on. What not to do in the body of the email. What not to do. Okay, so this is the body, obviously, the main message that you are sending, the purpose that you're sending this email. You can write problems and solutions. You can thank the person. Maybe that's the purpose of your email. You can make requests. You can ask for clarifications, or you can ask your questions. And you can give news. All of them and many more reasons to write emails, obviously. The length of the email, it shouldn't be too long. Nobody likes reading. In this era, people don't read that much. So try to keep it concise and focus on the important thing. I got my master's from a couple of European universities, but thank you. Hi, Anna, and hi, Liana. Thank you for joining us today. Okay. So, about the length of the email, avoid writing extremely long and unclear copy. Again, nobody likes to read in this era. Everything should be short and appealing. Okay, this obviously, I'm writing to you today to tell me blah, blah, blah. No one is going to read this. It's a lot better to make it very short and get straight to the point. It's not, What should it look like? Make it easy on the eyes. By the way, to make something easy on the eyes means to make it look beautiful or look like, make it look appealing. Make it easy on the eyes. I love this expression. So divide your email into paragraphs. Don't write one huge paragraph. Try to use bold, italic, bullet points, and underlined sentences so that you highlight the most important parts. Again, this seems very, very basic, very easy thing to do, yet you will see emails which are yay long and there's no structure whatsoever, and it's very frustrating. It's really frustrating to do that. Casual or formal? Which should you send, casual or formal emails? It really depends. Try not to write too casual and not too formal. Try to find a balance between casual and formal. Okay. Try to, when you're done writing, try to read the email loudly and check the tone. Usually when you read it, you will understand how the person on the other end is going to read it. So maybe that would help you find the balance between casual and formal. Okay. Emojis and GIFs are too casual. If you are friends with your colleagues, if you have that kind of relationship, sure, they may seem fine and interesting. They may brighten up a boring day at the office. But if you don't have a personal relationship with the person, try not to write emojis. Be careful with new relationships, especially if you're writing to someone for the first time. It's better to be formal to some extent than informal, because at least this is my opinion. Try to find the balance, but with new relationships, it's better to be formal. Should you say sorry in an email? Sure, of course. You should say sorry, but not too much. So this is obviously, I wrote this as a sample. I'm sure that you have received maybe once or twice a kind of email that has too many sorries in them, and it's frustrating. So it undermines the message that you're sending. It's not nice to read sorry all the time, so try not to do that. We have, I'm so sorry I'm late for the so sorry for my late reply. I apologize for not sending you the draft yesterday. Here it is. I hope you can forgive me. This is not good. So okay, to avoid that, to avoid writing sorry, if you know that you're apologizing too much in your emails, I recommend an extension to Chrome. It's called Just Not Sorry. It's a Chrome extension for Gmail, and it warns you when you see words or phrases that undermine your message. And this is their logo, which is interesting. This is what their logo looks like. It's free. It's absolutely free. You can find it if you Google Just Not Sorry, you will find it, I'm sure. This is what it looks like. Basically, it shows, like, it underlines words that it thinks that you should you shouldn't use, like sorry, I apologize, forgive me. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you very much. Okay, we are going to talk more about how to say I'm sorry for replying so late a bit later, hopefully today. So, what else not to do? What not to do in an email? This is a question for you, and I'm going to try to read a couple of more comments, maybe some comments from YouTube. That is here. Hi, everyone. Okay, cool. Try to answer this question, and I will read that because I'm curious what you think. What not to do in an email? What not to do in an email? I'm waiting. Any minute now. You can also tell me what annoys you about people sending you emails. What is your pet peeve? What makes you uncomfortable in emails that you receive? Any minute now. I'm waiting. Okay. Hi, Karine. Hi, Annie. Hi, Liana. So glad that you could join. I hope you learned something. Okay. What not to do in an email. All right. So moving on. I will read the comments later. Okay, overuse of exclamation points. Overuse of exclamation points. Should we overuse exclamation points? Obviously not. I'm sure you received messages like thanks, good day, greetings, have a great weekend, and there are a million exclamation points. That's very unattractive. Please don't do that. Um, don't forget to spell check. This is the most common mistakes that people make, one of the most common mistakes that people make when they don't spell check, especially if you're applying for a job. If you're applying for a job as an English teacher, please don't make mistakes in your own email. Don't do that. That's not great. So this is an example of an email which needed to be spell checked. So meeting, spelled incorrectly. Tomorrow, half of the letters are not there. Coming, again, too many letters. Speak, I can't even. So of course I wrote this letter as an example of what you should not do, but it's not far from the emails that I have been receiving. Especially when you want to make a good impression on someone, if you want to be perceived serious and trustworthy as an employee, it's a great idea to spell check. How to do that? Use Grammarly. This is obviously not an advertisement, but I use Grammarly. To a certain extent, it's a great application. It's a great extension. And for people who are beginners, intermediate, upper intermediate students, it's worth to try Grammarly. So it's a free online writing assistant. It's actually a great app. It's a great tool. It has an app and an extension, and most features are free. Most what you need, at least for writing emails, are free. If you are publishing, maybe you need the premium, maybe not. It's a bit costly for an application, but I mean, if you can afford it, that's great. So, and this is their logo. If you Google it, I'm sure you have seen the ads on social media of Grammarly. So that's great. Okay. If you are not familiar with Grammarly, I'm just going to play a short video of. Okay, I hope that this is big enough for you to see. Basically, you can use it to write. You can write in the application, and then it will show you all the words that you have written incorrectly. It will underline them, and when you are done writing, which I'm sure will happen any minute now, when you are done, just click on the word and find. I want to read a couple of comments. I hate when emails become messengers. Yes, I know, right? Annie wrote that. Hi, Annie Jen. It's not formal to use abbreviations. Beautifully said, Annie. Different Annie. Abbreviations are not formal. If you absolutely must, yeah, sure, use them. But again, make sure that the person understands the abbreviation, and also make sure that you don't seem lazy. We'll talk about it a bit later. Not to say hi, what's up, for example, not to be informal. Yes, don't say hi and what's up in an email. There is a WhatsApp app for WhatsApp. Greet people properly. I hate when people spell the words wrong. Yes, me too. Q to Zin, still watching. That's great. I hope you're learning something. Vahe Saksian is also here. Hello, Vahe. We're happy you're here. Okay, for a different tool that I really like, it's not so much for emails. I mean, you can still use it. It's really good. It's also for copywriters. It's an amazing tool called Hemingway. Hemingway is incredible. It is a free online tool. Well, Again, most of the features are free. It helps you write more clearly and concisely. And it highlights the sentences that are written, for example, in passive voice, or there are too many adverbs. This is a great tool for copywriters. If you are a copywriter, say hi. And if you use Hemingway, also, please, can you mention? I want to know how many people in Armenia use Hemingway, because it's really incredible. If you do use them, I want to know. And this is their logo. I'm sure if you when you type Hemingway editor, you will find find it. Okay, again, here's a short video of how to use it. Basically, you just write your text in it, and there is well, it gives you a grade and a score, a readability score. It tells you what is appropriate. If there are too many words in a sentence, it also highlights yellow. There are well, in copywriting you shouldn't use that much passive voice, so it also highlights that. So it's a great tool. I highly recommend that you you give it a try. It's really good. Okay, I'm sure you will find some information. Grigorian wrote, "Thank you for the app, Laura. I appreciate it." You're welcome. You're very welcome. Okay. Are you familiar with Mail Mentor? Mail Mentor is another application. It's a basic and free tool. It tells you if your texts are reader friendly, and it gives you the reading time. This application is used. This tool is useful if you don't know whether or not, like, how long it will take a person to read your email. And obviously, if it shouldn't be that long anyway, like to start with, but I think it's also a great tool for you to know how long it will take the person to read it. Okay, so it's called mailmentor.io. Oh, well, Mailmentor is the name. This is their address. Please give it a try. And basically, there's no video for this, but we have like the reading time here and the reading grade level. Basically, it says if it's too complicated, the higher the reading grade level, the more complicated it is. So you know now, like, if it's too difficult for people to read it, or if it's too easy maybe, and what is your purpose? Do you want to write an email that is very hard, or do you want someone just to understand it immediately without using over the top words? So yeah, this is a great tool for that. Okay, and let's talk about closings. So closing remarks, I'm sure you know them. These are like gentle, nice sentences to to tell people like this. I'm summarizing my email with this. Here's one example. We would be very pleased to do business with your company. If you're writing an email that you can use this with, use this for. We hope that you're happy with this arrangement. It's also very popular, very common to write best regards. You can also write all the best, have a wonderful day, yours truly. All of them are great. Don't do this. Do not write love. This is a business email, not a love letter that you sent to your beloved, I don't know, last century. So love, absolutely inappropriate unless you are actually sending to the love of your life. Okay. Take care. Okay, so sorry. Thanks and regards spelled like this. Oh, sorry, this. Like this. Don't do that. Don't be lazy. Write all the letters. No, you're not saving time by writing thanks this way. You're more than welcome to use this in text and WhatsApp and Messenger. However, in a business email, this is absolutely inappropriate. Take care. Take care. When you write take care, it gives the idea that you are warning them that that it's dangerous out there. Take care is like not necessarily what I would write, because again, it's sort of warns that something bad is going to happen. You should take care. Okay, looking forward to hearing from you. This is a cliche. It's a cliche that everyone writes, makes the reader think you'd better respond. Like, I'm waiting, I'm watching you. I wouldn't write this anymore. And then we say, and another like terrible example of a closing remark would be not writing it at all, just leaving it blank. It's a bit inappropriate and it's like it's not correct email structure. Okay, so that I think that we're going to talk about cliches next time in our next live video. So just to tell you what we're going to talk about, um, just to tell you what we're going to talk about, cliches are, there you go. What are cliches? Cliches are overused phrases or opinions. They are not original. These are sentences like looking forward to hearing from you soon, best regards, etc., etc. Here are some of them. Hi, my name is and I work for. I hope this email finds you well. Please find attached. Sorry for the late reply. Per our conversation. Thank you in advance. And I look forward to hearing from you soon. These are the most popular cliches. I'm sure you can find at least one of them in every single email. I write them as well. It's not that they are incorrect. It's just that there are better ways of writing this. There are better ways of writing emails and yeah. So these are cliches. Next time we're going to talk about how to avoid cliches, how to avoid them, how not to write them, how what to replace them with, what is good, what is bad. So I hope that you will click on the button that's right there and connect to us next time. I want to read a couple of comments. Thank you for the application we wrote. I read this. If I'm missing any comments, I apologize. Hey, I'm from Myanmar. I'm not advanced in English, so I can tell you slowly, please. Oh, maybe next time. It's too late for the slowly part now. But hi, I'm so happy you're watching us from Myanmar. It's a beautiful country, I've heard. Okay. Great job, Laura. Thank you very much. So yes, if you would like to get a notification, please click on the link and you will be notified on your messenger about our upcoming. Please also tell me what you would like to receive next time. If there's anything that you would, if there's a topic that I can cover that you're interested in, I would be more than happy to do that. That you can use to improve your writing skills, email writing skills. Okay, also please mention if there's anything that I didn't mention today. What are the things that you shouldn't do in an email ever, or what you would like to tell people? Okay, I think I'm going to say goodbye to you for now. Thank you very much for participating.